And we're back here once again with another episode of the Cloud9 podcast, season 14, episode 23. So I hope you guys had a great day, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week that is ahead of you. And if you are watching and listening to this episode of the Cloud9 podcast, you are probably most likely watching and listening to this episode of the Cloud9 podcast on Friday. And if you are watching and listening to this episode of the Cloud9 podcast on Friday, then I hope you guys have a great weekend. But with this episode of the Cloud9 podcast, after it wraps up tonight with myself and Mr. Blanks, this will conclude season 14. So starting, this Sunday coming up, we will be on season 15. So I do want to say thank you to every single person that has watched and listened to, all of the episodes of the Cloud9 podcast. Or if you just started watching, during season 5 or season 6 or season 9 when you discovered the show, doesn't matter. Your time is valuable to me, and that's why I always strive to make sure you guys are happy when you watch and listen to the show. And I know a lot of you guys have been asking us to, include some more sports conversations in this, since we always kind of talk about sports. Don't worry, we are covering the 2025 NBA playoffs on the show. I told you guys I took a few years break off from the NBA, but I'm back this year finally because I watched the finals last year where there was pretty much no conceivable way the Celtics could ever lose to the Mavericks in that, type of final setting, given that their players were just that much better than them and could score more threes and they had a much better bench. I was like, you know what? I'm going to come back and watch the season fully, and I've been having a blast. The Lakers have been having some really, really, really sloppy gameplay, but it's okay. I have the tools to cope with whatever life throws at me. But yes, we're going to talk about the 2025 NBA playoffs. We're going to talk about the LTA, because we have the best of series coming up this weekend, actually. And then we'll talk about the LEC a little bit. And then on Sunday, we can cover everything that we didn't get a chance to cover in tonight's episode. So joining me here in this episode of the Cloud9 podcast is Mr. Blanks. His team is now 2-1 against the Detroit Pistons, actually. So, and Jalen Brunson won most clutch player of the year, actually, for the New York Knicks. So they're basically signifying to the Knicks org, hey, can you get this man a team? I feel like that guy
they had a team, but in order to sign Mitchell Roberts, keep him, we had to let go of Hartenstein. I think they should have kept Hartenstein. I think they should have got rid of Mitchell. Mitchell has a better upside. Hartenstein been more available. We didn't trade that much for Mikal Bridges, but in players, but we put a lot of our eggs in one basket. It's like I have not been the biggest fan of Tibbs as a coach for the Knicks. He has the mentality where he doesn't trust his bench, and it shows.
Yeah.
It's the reason why Derrick Rose's career kind of went to shit. Like, I felt like if he trusts his bench a little more, he's playing players 40-something minutes. Like, god damn.
Because if you look at the games, because I know a lot of people are thinking this is going to be a blowout series. I watched every game so far up until this one tonight. I have to watch the newest game. If you watch these games, this series could easily go 7 games if the Knicks don't blow them out the next.
No, the thing is, the Knicks are not a kind of team that could blow out a team that's comparatively close to them. They're a great grind team, and that's the scary part.
Do you think the series could go 7 games?
Yeah, that's the sad part.
I
don't like it going 7.
Yeah, if this goes 7 games, I'm not gonna say they're gonna lose, but do you think that'll
if one of the players gets injured before 7, we're done. It's like last year against the Pacers. We were up 3-2. We couldn't beat them because our players just were exhausted. Yeah, and I was like, at that point I was like, can we just get rid of Tibbs? Someone who's smart, but he's just
you guys
not
have
the
Carl
right
Anthony Towns. He's not bad. You guys have Michael Bridges. He's not that bad. You don't really have an exceptionally bad team, It's just every time I watch the games, it feels like they're always rushed. It feels like they never really take time to make a good play. They're always kind of rushing to get something done.
You know why? Because they're okay. A team that's exhausted is go make a quick play to get a bucket.
Yeah.
They need to get buckets. They need to get them fast.
True. Yeah.
You can't go against a team that has more body than you. In Detroit. Detroit has they have more players. That's the thing about it. The Knicks don't have like the luxury to think about it. The good thing about Detroit, they have more turnovers than us. They have more rebound than us. That's not good. Even when we got certain players that can get rebounds.
Well, they have a lot more bigger dudes. They have a lot more bigger dudes. Yeah.
They got a lot of younger guys too. That's good and bad.
Yeah, younger and bigger. Oh, oh Lord. What's the playoff bracket looking like? Because we had the Magic play Boston for their second game.
The top two teams in the East. Yeah, the top two teams in the East, right?
Yeah.
Let me put it this way. They're leaps and bounds better than everybody else in the East. The Knicks are served by circumstance because they beat all the shit teams. They beat all the teams they're supposed to beat, like 85, 90% of the time. And they can't beat anybody that's above them. That's the sad part. Like 20 of our losses came to teams that either had the same record or a better record than us. Because if you look at the full box score,
I was gonna bring up the playoff bracket right here for everyone, so we could kind of go over some of the games. This
is the issue we're going to run into, right? Mikal 39 minutes, OG 43, Karl Town 41 minutes, Brunson 39 minutes, Josh Hart 41.
Yeah,
their bench total. There's only 9 players playing. He doesn't have Preston Chua. There's certain players that Tibbs could go into, but he chooses not to. It's like DNP coaches decision. He has 5 coaches decisions. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Mm-hmm. It's understandable. It's like your bench total had 16, 9, 8, 38 total bench minutes. Like, we can't win with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the most on Detroit is Katie Cunningham at 42 with 24 points. Tim Hardaway has 36 minutes, 24 points.
So, what do you think is going to happen? You think essentially it's going to be Knicks, Celtics, rematch, semis, and then you just want them to get a sweep out of the...
No, not sweep. I want them to be competitive, but I want the organization...
I mean, they don't have Jason Tatum right now. I mean, I don't know by the time you guys play them.
If
they still have Drew Holiday. If
Jaylen Brown goes down, then I'll be like, all right, Knicks might have a chance. The Celtics play like 9 players.
Celtics never really ever played player, but they have Jaylen Brown,
they have 5
Peyton
players
Pritchard, Derek White.
The Knicks have 5 players that can go 30 any moment.
Their players are insane.
Have rest.
People are saying like, well, Jason Tatum's out, it's gonna hurt. It's like, guys, their team is still very good without Jason Tatum in there.
Good thing is the Knicks don't play this Sunday. That means we get 2 days rest. They can just relax.
I think 2 days rest is good. Your team looking like they're tired as fuck.
Yeah, because no one's playing. There's only 9 players, and he's not playing the fucking bench. It's like shit.
That just screams. I'm not saying like the players, but on the coach, that would just scream just being desperate. Like unless these players play, he doesn't trust the other ones to do it.
Yeah, that's the fucking issue. He's always been doing that. Why are you playing Derrick Rose 45 minutes in a playoff?
Dude, I remember back in the day, I remember something about the Knicks. Remember that period? Man, it was a long time ago. It was like when the first Avengers movie came out back in 2012. Remember that period called Linsanity? Yeah. You guys had that one Asian dude, and then he won all those games for you, and then the coach at that moment in time was like, no, we don't need you. It's like, what the fuck?
No, it wasn't a coach's decision. It was...
Man, that was a long time ago. Holy shit, that feels forever ago.
It wasn't fully the coach's decision. The issue is when Jeremy Lin was a great player, but he was very easy to figure out.
Okay.
Once they figured him out, it didn't work. That's why when he went to LA, he's a very smart player, but he's very one note. Once you figure out how his game works, it's is easy to prepare from. That's why when teams start figuring them out, boom.
Yep.
Yep.
The Magic Celtics series. So I finished watching the second game. I mean, the Magic made it a little bit more competitive in the second game.
Celtics to 5.
Yeah.
This could be a sweep. This could be a sweep too. I'm not gonna lie.
If the Magic win a single game, I'm not gonna be surprised because it look like they're not like rolling over and dying, but it's just they have a few decent players on the Magic team, but that's just not enough.
Just too deep for them. Pause. Boston just too deep.
Pause. Oh,
like I'm trying to go deep in Lennon. I'm trying to go deep.
Her booty hole tight.
I'm just drowning that shit.
Like I don't. Okay, so like I like Paulo Barnett or Banchero. I like
Banchero, Frank Wagner.
Yeah. Frank Wagner, yeah.
But everybody else on that team's ass.
Yeah, like the first three players, like
not ass, mid.
Franz Wagner's not bad.
Oh hell no, he's not bad.
He's like he'd be like what fucking Austin Reeves was if he was tall, honestly.
Nah, he's more like he's more like a Blake Griffin, but who can't dunk as well.
Anthony Black's okay. He's okay. Like they have like only 3 decent players, and these guys just as you saw.
Cole Anthony's good.
Cole Anthony's pretty decent. Yeah. Like, but it's just it feels like the decent players on the Magic are just no match for these guys. Like the Celtics fucking team. Oh my goodness, they're just too good. Like that's why you said they're gonna be in the finals of the Eastern Conference.
Because thing about it, the Magic had no competition going to the play-in. They had the weak ass Hawks. Got eliminated by a 10th seed.
No, let's be honest here.
The Hawks by a 10th seed.
Let's be honest here. We knew the Hawks were out the minute they got in. We're like, okay, that's a free win for pretty much anyone.
Yep, the minute I was like, and then the Magic beat them by 25.
Dude, the fucking Bulls could have probably beat the Hawks. The Hawks are unbelievable trash.
The Hawks were mid as hell. They were garbage. And then the Bulls don't even start again.
No Jordan, no title. That's what they get from me every year.
Yeah, and then Miami, like exactly. Because right now, the updated the updated is Knicks are up 2-1.
Yep.
Right now, Memphis is beating the shit out of OKC. Holy shit.
Dude,
it's like 22, but I think OKC doesn't give a shit.
I mean, I think most people said 4-1.
Yeah, I said 4-1. Yeah, I said 4.
Yeah, because those first 2 games by OKC, I mean, blowout.
That first game, that's 50p. That was a.
I'm just saying, for anyone that watched the very first 2 games of this series between OKC and Memphis, oh my goodness, fisting is an understatement. That was a girl that had it's that thing that the kids say nowadays. The girl gets airtight. They got all 3 holes plugged up. They get DP'd. They got astrally destroyed.
It's like Emily Willis at a black party, just like, oh, okay, free real estate. It's just providing free real estate. Yes.
God, man. The Nuggets and Clippers series, man, the Clippers should be 2-0 up. I don't know how they threw that.
Nuggets also could be down 0-2. That's how close the series is.
Yeah.
They can easily be up 2-0 or they can easily be down 2-0.
This series might as well be considered a conference final because this series is definitely going the distance.
Conference finals level series.
Yeah.
In the first round.
It sucks because we're going to lose one of them. And I'm going to get the glory of shitting on James Harden for not winning a trophy again. But then I got to think like, damn, he really got the hardest matchup one of the hardest matchups in the first round of the playoffs. Lakers Timberwolves, as you guys know, I was not a fan of their first game. People are like, but they won the game too. It's like, yeah, I mean, Luka kind of pretty much won them game 2. LeBron was just being a fucking bum as usual. Austin Reeves
being old. He old, man.
He doesn't get no defense, man. He used to be the big guy at playing defense, even though he was kind of smaller than other people. He used to play defense like crazy.
That nigga ain't played defense since 2016. The fuck?
That's sad because he would definitely need to be doing that now, but he doesn't. He has played no defense. He doesn't play defense at all.
He can't play no damn defense. Gets ran off the fucking court.
Also, if he gets every game for this guy, even in the regular season, if he's playing, if he gets even tripped a little bit, he's on the ground crying like a bitch. I'm like, LeBron, you have more shame. Get the fuck up.
If the foul baiting, Jalen Brunson does it at times, that pissed me the fuck off. They got a foul bait sometimes to get it.
LeBron is literally on the court crying. I'm like, get up, dude. You are a 40-year-old man.
He knows he's the face of the league. He knows he can probably get that call.
God, man. And then, like, I get it. They won the second game. The defense was good, but it's like this team is such a fraud, man. Like, guys, I'll be honest here. If the Warriors or the Rockets win that series because they have to face them, as you can see how the bracket works, I don't really see a world the Lakers win. I see a semifinals exit unless they somehow extremely overperform. That's not happening. The Warriors or the Rockets should beat them. Even the Warriors don't have Jimmy Butler for a few games. It doesn't matter
right now. If Timberwolves beat the Lakers, there's a good chance the Timberwolves get to the Western Conference Finals. I think they could be either go if Jimmy's not healthy and Houston gets past Golden State. I think Timberwolves could beat Houston. I'm gonna say this right now: whoever comes out of the Denver Clippers matchup could honestly beat OKC. I think they could beat OKC.
Okay. Did you see the Houston Rockets and Warriors game last night where Jimmy Butler fell on his tailbone?
See, this is why I hope Golden State beats Houston, and I could go on Twitter and tell that whole ass nigga to eat dick.
I can't wait. This is what I want because everyone knows I'm a huge Stephen Curry fan. I've been a fan of this guy for a long time. Like, I want this team to fucking fist these dudes. Oh my god, are these guys playing the most foulest, dirtiest fucking defense?
It's aggressive as shit. It's like it's that
borderline. The refs are totally cool with Steph Curry getting triple teamed. Pause. No homo. And having them grab on his jersey, have him put.
They've been doing that all season with him. Now
you know how like you're playing defense, everyone, and like you have the ball like this, and your foot's planted. The fucking other dude will put his foot in between yours, so he can trip you and you fall over. Oh my god, it's disgusting.
This is 90s shit all over again. This is what like that Rockets team looks like the 95 Rockets team.
Please clap this fucking
Rockets,
team, please. I need the Warriors to do a 4-1. I know Jimmy Butler's going to be out maybe for a few games because he fell on his butt last night, which was mostly Draymond Green's fault, but fucking whatever. Please make this 4-1. Man, the Rockets just disgust me. They have that one good player that I like, but holy shit. Goddamn. Who's naked? Are you getting naked? What the hell?
No, you after you come to my house.
Oh my goodness.
Butt naked bent over with me inside you. I'm a bust 3 times beside you.
What? Sparkles, why can't you just go for Chaz? He's tall, rich, decent looking, black.
I'm gonna bust right in there. She's gonna have a Blake Griffin coming out in 9 months.
Oh god. So the only other 2 series that I haven't had a chance to watch is these 2. Pacers.
You're not missing none. The Heat made it close in game 2, and when I mean close, by 15. The Heat are getting 4-0. Them niggas are so garbage. Tyler Hero ain't that man. He ain't living up to his last name. He ain't no hero. You're 0. Bam. I don't know. Get him the fuck out of here.
Every single time, dude. Every single time I watch some of these games, always feels like a fight's about to break out. Every single time, a fight's about to break out.
Yeah.
Definitely with Pacers and fucking Bucks.
No, these teams don't like each other. This is the new Pacer Knicks in the 90s. This is like the Pacers eliminated last. The Pacers always had their number though.
Yeah.
Like even though the Bucks
even though they have Giannis, it doesn't change.
They got nobody else. They traded their second best player.
Yeah, I remember.
They traded the second best player for a nigga who had 22 minutes with 0 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists. And plus minus was like -6. I was like, wait. You created a second best player for a bum? This bum ass nigga? To the Wizards. This nigga, 22 minutes, you a starter. Nigga, you can't even get a rebound, my nigga. You can't get not one rebound.
You remember when Shaq called out a bunch of these players and he was like, they're all bums, and people were like, Shaq, you're wrong. People don't watch the games. Some of these guys are mega bums. Not even just bums. This nigga
Kyle Kuzma is 6'9". You tell me this nigga couldn't get 1 rebound. You 6 foot. You 6 foot fucking
here.
9.
I want to show you the type of defense the Rockets are playing against the Warriors. Look at
this. That ain't defense, nigga. That's sexual assault. That's the shit Shannon Sharp going through right now.
No. Shannon Sharp, how are you about to get in trouble with Make-A-Wish Pokemon? Really? Really?
Yeah, this shit look like me
That's
when
just
I was about to grab my axe and throw on the bed and fuck the shit out of it. I was like,
oh my god.
This. Oh wait a
And the Rocket and the fucking the refs in the game.
This the same team where LeBron was defending against Dylan Brooks and they had that old Dylan Brooks like he was taking a back shot from LeBron.
He's literally groping that guy's fucking BBC.
This is SA right here.
He's literally groping his dick. I'm pretty sure you can't do that. That's not defense. That means you're just being Curry is getting diddied by the Rockets. Pause. No homo. Oh my goodness.
Yo, your girl wild, man. Your girl in the chat wild.
They're kind of hot. I want the short one to lick the. You need to go to bed. You need to take a hot shower. You need a cold shower. Go to bed.
Take a cold shower.
Put it in the butt. Is that where you want it?
I'm trying to put it in your butt, Miss Parker.
No, God.
Stretch your shit out.
What? The Knicks. Okay, I know people are mad at the Knicks because, they're kind of like, the players are kind of like rough around the edges. This wasn't their fault tonight. Come on. Like, literally, Reed, they're trying to set up over.
The Detroit game we talk about, they got a super nigga on their team, Isaiah Stewart. That motherfucker always crashing out. No, Detroit always nah. Detroit can't say nothing. These niggas is always ready to crash out. Detroit is the capital of crash outs. That's all Detroit does is crash out.
If you look at clips online, they're so out of context. Literally go on the NBA's YouTube channel, see it from the point of view. Reed is sitting there literally trying to move. I forgot one of your players' name is this guy right here. He's just trying to aggressively move him, and the dude's like, "Get the fuck off me!" They didn't even set up for the play to go through. They didn't even set up for the quarter to finish. Oh my god, that's so disingenuous, man. Fucking Pistons. Oh my god. Draymond Green wins Defensive Player of the Year. I think that's pretty fair. He played fine all year.
No, you sure it was him and not Evan Mobley? I was told it was Evan.
Yeah, Draymond Green's been named Defensive Player of the Year.
What?
Holy shit!
Really?
Yeah.
I got okay. Then I must got some fake news. Then
fake news. Doc Rivers has informed the Bucks he'll start approaching the playoffs with a serious mindset beginning in Game 3.
Hey, are you sure? Because I got that Evan Mobley won Defensive Player of the Year.
Really? Holy shit.
Yeah. I got it from ESPN itself.
Oh my goodness. What's happening with what Steph is?
They grab this nigga, man. Look. Look. Hey,
Gary,
you about to help this nigga. Look, man. Look. Nigga on his ass on some.
It was crazy. Even after he's getting groped.
Oh, not this nigga. Oh, not Dylan Brooks. I know he goes.
Dude, even after he was getting SA'd, diddied, he was still making all his threes. That's how good Stephen Curry is. Even after they were basically just trying to fist him, put all their fingers up his nice little candy ass, he was still making all the threes. How are you going to assault someone and try to grope them, and then he still makes every shot? He still makes every shot. That's why he's a better player than LeBron James. If LeBron James is going through that, he is folding instantly. He's going like, man, I'm going to get off the fucking court. Get the fuck out of here. GOAT conversation. Milwaukee Bucks are reportedly shutting down Kyle Kuzma for the rest of the first round.
That's the only line.
Thank God. After you already go down 0-2, please shut down the worst player on your team. Please. Yes, thank you for doing this right now when we need you. Giannis is reportedly trying to figure out how Kyle Kuzma ended up on.
Your team is dumb as shit, Giannis.
Oh, God. Jeez, man. Jeez. Oh, also, Jason Tatum, he has a wrist injury, so he might be out for a few more games, but let's be honest here, against the Magic, it's not really going to matter, honestly.
It really doesn't matter. The game.
Okay, so, this is what happened to Jimmy Butler last night.
Nah, fuck that. See, if I'm Draymond, I'm stomping out. I'm on right there. I'll put my foot in his fucking mouth.
Oh, okay. So from my point of view, I didn't see that.
Nah, I saw that.
Well, a lot of people were like, "Oh, well, Draymond Green pushed him." Because people said Draymond Green pushed him. It's like, no, he didn't. He's not even next to him.
He wasn't even nowhere near the nigga. Man.
He literally ran up under him and just fouled him. Like, literally, guys, look at Draymond Green. He's not even next to him. He's literally not next to him.
He goes for the rebound, and then
he doesn't even move. That's where he is. He's next to. I forgot this guy. He's literally not. He's literally not next to him.
This is why I don't like him and his brother. And guess what team his brother played for? Amon Thompson. Guess what team he played for? You want to take one guess?
Jalen Green, elbow, Draymond.
I don't like this nigga. See, you got see. This is why every team needs that one nigga that's gonna crash out. I'll find both Amon and Jalen Green. I'm knocking somebody. I get knocked.
All the social media was like
that nigga pushed him on purpose.
All social media was like Draymond Green pushed. He didn't do anything. He literally did nothing.
They was trying to gaslight some shit, man.
Look at this. What did Draymond Green do? He literally didn't do anything. What is wrong? You people are retarded on Twitter. You're actually stupid, or you're blind.
Draymond demon to see. I see right there. I'm crashing. Nah,
fuck them. Oh, damn.
Fuck that. You fighting me? I'm fighting you. I'll fight everybody. Yeah. See, this is second half after you hit. Nah, nigga. Me.
I don't know how Draymond fell on his own shit, but I guess. Good Lord, man. Fucking, this is a wild playoffs over here. Yep, Anthony Edwards has been named NBA's Clutch Player of the Year. Man, fuck this guy.
Dude, that's a lie. Jalen Brunson's the Clutch Player of the Year.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they must have their information wrong on here.
No, it's not. This is a parody account. They're shitting on.
Oh, okay. You're good.
That's why I was like, wait a second. Because I was like, no. I
almost had you going there for a little bit. All right. Now, this is from tonight's games.
Chris Sparkle said aggressive men are hard. All right, cool. Fine. I'm going to bend you over, put your head in and think, fuck shit out of you about that. Is that aggressive?
I'm just talking to oh, my goodness. Goodness gracious. The reason why I generally go over that account is generally to have some fun with you guys. But no, the reason why I go to the account mostly is because they have the highlights from the games, like in the in-depth point of view. Because sometimes watching this will have some problems on the stream because YouTube's point of view they block certain things like that. So they have clips like these where it allows me to be able to see those plays actually without getting in trouble. So yes, hell yeah, they should be 2-0 up. They should have been 2-0 up on the series. Good Lord. If Anthony Edwards is ever named best player anything, I'll actually hang myself. Fuck that dirty, disgusting animal. That guy is a literal animal. Fuck that guy. That guy is literally in the stands arguing with fans, being like, my dick's bigger than yours. Like, what are you fucking... What is wrong with you? He's like, I make like $200K a year, and my dick's bigger. What the fuck that got to do with basketball, you weirdo?
$100 million, yeah.
Animal.
First of all, nigga, at least my pull-up game better than your weak ass.
Oh shit! God, Lord,
First of all, I ain't trying to be no dumb. I'm trying to fuck the shit out of you. How about you come on? Let me put my nuts in your mouth. About that, Miss Sparkle. You like that? You like aggressive men?
Nope. I never said you could do that. I didn't give you permission for that.
Just suck on these chocolate nuts. About that.
Good Lord. I've been watching too much NBA stuff. One moment here. All right, so that's pretty much it with the playoffs, actually. Jalen Brunson, most clutch player. Definitely deserved, actually, given how well he's played on the Knicks so far. I mean, some would debate he doesn't really have a team, but, fucking hell. There's always draft picks. Oh, wait. We'll see how that goes for them, actually. One second. They have the live scoreboard. I have to watch the... I
would love you. Yeah, okay.
Because who's playing right now? No, Grizzlies are playing the OKC. That's who's playing right now.
I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna get up from the stairs and wear your ass out about that. No Diddy.
Oh my goodness. Because I know you said Clippers and Nuggets. No, they're not playing tonight. It's Thunder and Memphis played, and Knicks and Pistons played. Nuggets and Clippers play tomorrow, I think. So,
who the fuck?
Because now it's the second quarter. And OKC's at 51, Memphis is at 77. So we'll see if they can. If Memphis loses this kind of lead, I need you to be out of the fucking playoffs. You get the fuck out. What do you mean? I will lovingly push you down the stairs. Oh my goodness. You can't outpower a black man. You're gonna get destroyed. What's wrong with you? All right. Let's see what else ended up happening. Okay, yeah. Here we have some of it. Yeah. Let me see right here. Give me 1 second for just a moment here, guys. Let me bring up the YouTube tab for the NBA. Really? They're on? Okay. I mean, if all I saw was the scoreboard for the Memphis and OKC. That's all I saw. But if they're playing, I'll watch it later. I'll watch it later.
Yeah, they're on NBA TV.
Oh, they're on. Okay, that's probably why I didn't see it.
Oh, my God. All right. It might be a blowout, too. Shit.
The 2025 NBA Kia Defensive Player of the Year is Evan Mobley. There you go. The finalists were. Okay. That's because I was looking at it on my phone. On my phone, because it's different. I only saw this, actually. I didn't see the bottom part. But no, you're right. Yeah, you're right. They're playing. Jalen Brunson, most clutch. Did they announce the MVP yet?
No. They're gonna.
Why are you always saving? Oh, my goodness. Jesus Christ.
They give us a lot of awards that we don't give a fuck about. They're gonna give it to Shea when it should have been Jokic, but honestly, all these awards are trash.
Because let's be honest here, the only thing that NBA people remember is was it just the finals? Whoever wins, that's all that matters. Oh my God! This is not defense. Oh my goodness. OKC, what the fuck are you doing? Shh, I have to keep the audio off because YouTube doesn't like NBA stuff being shown. Just look at this. Let me turn the audio off for a second.
Yep. God damn.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no. See, that's an accident. Because that's one of those where. What right there? See, that's an accident.
That's you're gonna be out for a few games. You have to be out for a few games. That is gonna hurt. Oh my God.
Good thing is Memphis was up by 27 at that point.
Shit. Well, anything else you want to say about the NBA 2025 playoffs so far? Anything else you want to mention? Oh, wait a minute. We got to talk about, oh my God, Shannon Sharp. You want to talk about that? So, Shannon Sharp got into some sort of a problem with an OnlyFans model.
Yeah.
He's what, like 23, 20, let's say 20s, actually. He ended up putting out a statement that he got from his lawyers to say what he was going to do. Oh, goodness gracious. Yep. So basically today, Shannon Sharp's lawyers watched him post the text screenshot of their PR statement. I don't know how you even fucked that up. I don't even know how that happens, but he did. Good job, Shannon Sharp. So here was the PR statement. My statement is found here, and this is the truth. The relationship in question was 100% consensual. At this juncture, I am electing to step aside temporarily from my ESPN duties. I will be devoting this time to my family and responding and dealing with these false and disruptive allegations that against me. I plan to return to ESPN at the start of the NFL preseason. I sincerely appreciate the overwhelming and ongoing support I have received from my family, fans, friends, and colleagues. Shannon Sharp. So when is the NFL preseason? Isn't that shit in like August or something like that?
July, August. I love how someone put the quarter in. It was like, first of all, this is the craziest time. This shit from 2 years ago. This I knew this was one of those. Okay, someone didn't want to give him $100 million. All right, cool. Let's fuck it up. Because think about it, anytime someone's about to get big money, they either get out of the deal or they find a way to fuck it up.
Yeah. Like, all the people have seen what this girl looks like. This girl looks like a discount Pokemon. I'm not going to lie. I literally would just bang Pokemon, honestly.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. Yeah, this is what she looks like right there. I mean, I've seen way better looking. That was just like a basic white girl. I mean, I could understand why you do it. I would do it. But
Like, I mean, we would do it, not him. Like, he can get anybody. That's insane.
Damn, that ass is kind of fat. I put my whole face in that shit. But
yeah, you stupid.
Like someone, because people were like, "Oh, but why is he 54 chasing a 20-year-old?" That's a grown adult.
First of all, you just answer your own question.
Yeah, you know why would a rich, successful man not go after a young, hot girl? Isn't that what they all do? That's been like the thing forever for rich dudes.
For sex, yeah, it's one of those things where.
And yeah, he wasn't. There's no way he's trying to date this girl. He's just trying to put it all up in her butt and then leave.
He was fucking her, and then he probably broke it off, and then she got pissed. It's like, think about it. When you tweet search him, choke the shit out of you. Choke the shit out of you out of context sounds bad, right?
Sounds pretty bad, yeah.
Sounds pretty bad. But if you have a mutual agreement that she likes the shit rough, yeah, bitch, I'm gonna bend over.
Yeah, how many girls do we know that literally love that shit rough? We know girls love getting choked, their hair pulled. They want their asses smacked repeatedly when you're when you're destroying that shit from the back, giving them back shots. Like, am I supposed to believe? And keep in mind, this is a sex worker, and this kind of girl, I would imagine, on her page has all the sexual things that she would love to do for you on camera. I'm supposed to believe that she had a problem with getting choked. I'm supposed to genuinely believe that. I'm not saying, I don't know what he did, but for people that use arguments like, but if you're like 30 and you did like a 20-year-old, that makes you weird. No, just means you can pull younger girls. I know you can't. Random loser who, lives at home with his mom and she pays your cell phone bill and you eat the fucking Lunchables in a refrigerator. Yeah, we know you can't pull girls, but girls like successful rich men. Doesn't matter how old they are. Girls typically like older guys anyway. They don't like younger guys because they're just immature. That's what they usually say. I don't agree with it, but it is what it is, obviously. Like, I just don't get the logic a lot of you guys are using. Why would a successful man not go after a younger girl? But they're like, but you're not gonna marry. No one's marrying this broad. What's wrong with you? You people living in like the 90s. No one marrying this broad. This broad is just, you pull her hair and you put it in her butt, and that's just what it is. This ain't wifey.
Finger in the butt. You fuck the shit out of her. Like,
this ain't a wifey material girl. What's wrong with you people? She has an OnlyFans. Of course, she's not a wifey material girl. This is the type of girl, like, let's say if you were trying to eat her ass out and she would like fart and squirt at the same time, maybe after she had some Red Lobster.
First of all, if you're bringing a chick to Red Lobster, you definitely need to be fucking the shit out of her. Like,
oh god. I'm just saying, like, you guys gotta update your mindsets on how a lot of that shit works. Oh wow, huh? Interesting. Shit. Shannon Sharp's bodyguard going viral after deleted tweet. What did he delete? Fuck NDA. That nagger Shannon met this hoe at a Diddy party when she was 17. Watch Cat back and you'll understand. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Okay. Hey, Shannon Sharp, if you're wealthy 54-year-old grown-ass man and you're dating a 19-year-old OnlyFans girl, don't act shocked and outraged when Tony Busby serves you with papers. It's built into the price, playa. I hate people.
Yep.
I just don't. I don't know if a girl is like over 8. If a girl's 18 or over, that means you're an adult. But someone said, but they're not mentally all developed yet. Guys, we didn't write the laws. I mean, you got to go take up with those people. I didn't write the laws. Okay. So apparently in these situations, either girls have no agency and they were just helpless, innocent victims, or they had all the agency and they just could do whatever they want. I don't get it with people. I literally don't get it.
You gotta realize what's the best way a woman can fuck you up? Get text addict, or when you have no contract, no proof that you're innocent, and she has proof that can be taken out of context, you're fucked. Because it's like, think about it. No, most of us might know that, she might like her rough. Like, think about it. Yeah, girl, you keep fucking around, I'm gonna choke you. It's like,
yeah.
We don't know what the fuck the context is. Like, you tell a girl, I'll break it back. Most people out of context will say, oh my God, he's going to hurt her. But most guys know he's gonna fuck her till she come put a sub in her butt, pull her hair till she passed out and shit.
Yeah, we know that girl loves a thumb in, thumb. That's a thumb in, thumb out kind of girl.
Thumb in, thumb out. You pull her hair with the left, you put your thumb in her butt with the right, and then you just fuck her. You just fuck her till she comes.
Also, let's be honest with you guys. How do we know that she didn't initiate all of this? Or even if he went into her DMs, probably the most likely thing dudes be going after these girls anyway.
I would probably say he initiated.
I'd probably like, but how long do you think this has been going on? This ain't just happened. This has been going on for a while. So she was clearly okay with what's going on. You know.
First of all, Sparkle, you don't know how like we don't know. Like, first of all, calm down. I am calm, baby. Come over, keep fucking around. You know,
oh my god,
broke back and some coming. You know,
broke Black Mountain.
Yeah, but she's gonna be feeling like a Twinkie. But nah, you think about it. Sometimes these girls are sent to you. Like sometimes this could be one of those situations. Like 2 years in a row, and they say you go after someone young, you break their heart, and they get revenge. And think about it. They've been over for about a year and a half. Why is this shit just coming up now?
The only argument that I could give, I mean, the process of suing someone does take a little bit of time with courts and all that
Not
shit.
Not that long.
Yeah. You said over a year. Yeah, that usually at max only takes like 6 months.
First of all, I am calm. First of all, I'm always horny. Don't. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'll just say this right now. I know a lot of older women don't get it. You just, I don't know. Younger women are just hot, so you just want to bang them. I don't know why people think you want to date them. No one's dating. That wasn't a dating relationship. That is like a relationship where like she calls you at 11 o'clock at night and you go over to her house and you just bang for about a good few hours.
Nah, shit, good few hours.
Understatement, honestly.
You fuck her twice in 45 minutes. Make her come a few times. Bust your nut on her or in her, or when I mean in her, not in her vagina. Bust it in her mouth.
Yeah,
get something to drink. And
when you get that late night horniness, you literally just the girl calls you over and you just start having some fun. Like this ain't no.
The best way is you fuck her at your place. Let her know everything you know. Like everything being recorded. That's me. You want to say anything? I got everything. I got proof that you consented to this. Because a lot of times that's what it is. A girl could say she consented to something.
And then she say, take it back. Like, can you even do that? Is that even legal?
Yeah. If there's no proof that you consented to it, there might be proof of a relationship, and then there might be a proof that you broke it off.
So this is her Instagram. Right. I just saw it right now. I'm not gonna. I might follow this for science reasons, but you know. Gabriella, what are these names? What are these names? I don't even know. I'm not pronouncing that. So that's her name. We'll just look this up on Instagram.
But the thing about it is she's not seeking like it. Her is civil, not criminal. She's only seeking money. That's me.
Yeah. Isn't she suing him for like some amount of money?
Probably 50 million. Oh, wait a second. What?
This is her. This is her.
She's seeking money, not the issue.
It's not like a rape case. This is not one of those like I'm charged. I want this guy in jail for raping me.
This is more like legal extortion.
Huh?
She's saying she got raped, but she's not filing.
The charges aren't for grape. Yeah.
It's the allegations are grape. But she's going for civil, not criminal.
Huh.
That's
hypothetically, if she wasn't completely batshit insane, and this girl calls you over late at 11 a.m. in the night, huh? And this position, oh wow, huh? Interesting.
November 5th, 2023. This is the third time she was probably getting clapped out by
We know she was getting clapped out in this position.
Oh hell yeah! That's the best position. Shit, just stick right in there. That's the combination where you buzz around her.
She had 498K followers. Now what she did to triple to 512.
The Sparkle's right. She's definition of a butterface, but but her face with some cum. That's
Her
what
face
you
is
do.
decent.
No. You bust on her face. She's a
I
butterface bust on her face. She's a bust on her face. You bust on her face, you keep it moving.
I wonder if she's like a throat goat.
Nah, she look like she got she look like she's probably
clean. Look like she's a throat goat.
No, man. She looks like she likes facials. Like she looks like she, takes it to the face. Yep.
This is weird. I don't know if this is.
I mean, but the thing is, there's Butterface who are girls who are all right, and then there's bust on her face. There's some girls who you just bust on her face, you keep it moving.
Yeah,
it's fucked up, but Miss Sparkle, you got to realize there are girls who are like, oh, okay, we know why you're with her. She either.
Oh, keep in mind, she's like your age, so her dating is from way in the past, way different sets of standards compared to now.
Okay, because
she's 38, so.
Oh no, she's older than me there. You gotta realize 38, my age that's a gap. You gotta realize even when I was dating, I wasn't doing much dating. I was just more one girl found out, oh, he's good at this, and some girls will keep it on low.
No, Justin's 33. I'm 30.
I'm older than MSK, younger than Sparkle, I believe. Yeah, I
mean that's an Oreo right there.
The other way around. If she was younger than me, she'd be an Oreo.
All right, so I just don't get it on Twitter with some of you guys.
It's legal extortion. What you're trying to say is, if you pay me this money, I'm not gonna file a criminal. The thing is, criminal lawsuits get put up within. If it's taking you almost 2 years, that's mean you had all this evidence.
That means the people that she hired or whoever's doing this, they probably took a while to find some actual dirt, or unless they had no dirt and they were just kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel.
What you do is you take whatever evidence you have and you wait for an opportune time. She didn't make good money, but think about it. Right as the $100 million contract that she was supposed to gets announced, that's when the allegations started coming out. Like I said, it's timing. You're and this is the conspiracy part of me coming out. There's two reasons. And if she would have filed a criminal, that would have been oh shit, she had fucked up. But this is a civil. What this is giving some money, or I will make sure that whatever deal you doing, you're not, this is a whole civil thing. From what I'm saying is, somebody at ESPN didn't want him to get the $100 million. And what's the number one word? Yeah, she tried to get the money. She tried to get half. She won $50 million. She wants half.
Yeah, allegedly, person was offered $10 million and rejected it.
But now Shannon has dirt on him. He likes his women young, but not like R. Kelly Diddy young. He likes them legal, but it's okay.
So this is where a lot of women are coming through with it. This is the last tweet we'll cover before we start talking about league stuff. This one was best case scenario, Shannon Sharp was 54 and hooking up with a 19-year-old. Yikes. If someone can't legally buy a drink at the bar, a grown person shouldn't be messing with them. Then why is she at 18 years old allowed to make an OnlyFans account then? Mic drop. Just mic drop.
You Crypto Rock at it. It's you don't if it's no if and lie there. Is it weird? Yes, in a sense, not because he's young. It's why you not fucking somebody that's at least 30 or 28, 19 is oh shit.
I think for guys, they mostly care about how the woman looks and age second, generally speaking.
Not even, and the thing is, she rejected $10 million because she wanted more.
Also, this is a 20-year-old girl. That is no kid. This is a grown adult lady here. Keep in mind, she's 20. That's 1 year away from being able to drink. This is not like a innocent little girl. Like, I hate that. This girl, when she was 18, started an OnlyFans account.
No, Miss Sparkle, she's younger than his daughter. Shannon has a daughter in his 20s.
I think so. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, allegedly, the person rejected 10 million and is gonna try and go with the lawsuit for the 50 million that she's trying to get. Someone offered me 10 million. I'd probably just take it, honestly. But that's just me, honestly. Because court fees and shit like that. But yeah, man. You want to talk about G2?
Yep.
What was LeBron doing in the G2 series?
I told you, yeah, man.
That man walking around just absolutely griefing. Like I'm just pointing out, LeBron. I should show you guys the series. This series, I think Caps just lost his brain. I mean, because Caps played really bad in the game. Actually, I'll just bring up the series right now because the draft was really bad. LeBron doesn't count. This man was sprinting it hard as fuck. Honestly, like holy shit. Let me see. Give me 1 sec. I'll bring up the game really quickly. Vitality basically spit roasted movie star Koi.
Yep. Oh my god. Like, what are these top teams losing to these shit teams? You got Fnatic losing to BDS, or not BDS, SK earlier. It's like, what the fuck? It's like,
oh yeah, I hadn't watched Rogue. They said Rogue beat GX. I don't even care.
Yeah.
Rogue beat SK. Guys, after
that series was so hard to watch. It was.
Every Rogue series is hard to watch. There's a reason why after I watched Fnatic beat Rogue, my entire brain went, you know what? I might have to start watching Rogue games. These are unbelievably awful. These are trash games, Oh yeah, before we go over the game, we'll cover this. I'm just saying, look at all the times that this has happened. It's with younger women. Men are dumb. Women that are young are going to, that should be expected. I'm not saying that isn't going to happen. I'm just putting it out there that, if a girl is like starting an OnlyFans at 18, that person is a legal adult and is making a conscious decision to sell her body. Just put it out there. That's all I'm saying. So these are the type of people she wants to attract, and don't start one of those OnlyFans pages then. But we give women rights here, unlike in Saudi Arabia. Just joking, guys. So I love ads. Don't you love ads? All right. So the biggest thing I want to tackle in this G2 series when, the ads get done is just Broken Blade has been having a rather, underwhelming year, actually. Yep. Scumon's been fine. I don't think he's been completely terrible. I think he's just been okay. But this draft is terrible. This draft is actually unbelievably bad. Mundo Jungle, is that something they were cooking up in scrims? Because
wasn't bad, and the issue is what it was played into. Every pick from G2 felt like they was playing on like veteran mode against BDS. BDS just picked a simple pick. I call it a pick and pop. A pick and pop. It's like a basketball thing where it was
fine.
Term, but think about it. You got Nar that's gonna be able to pick off Yasuo.
Yeah, so he picked Nar. So he picked Yasuo to try to have a counter matchup in lane against Nar. But the moment that Nar gets out of laning phase, that Yasuo counter doesn't really even matter. The only reason why you pick Yasuo into that is because he has the wind wall, and that can stop your boomerang from coming back to you, so it's on a longer cooldown. But why pick that if it's going to give you that minimum of a counter?
Right there, see how that hold gets onto Caps, onto Leah, and then boom.
Yeah, this and in this play specifically, Caps didn't even die here, and I'm like, okay, this is just odd. In this game specifically, they didn't really get beaten down that hard. Game 2, they got beaten down pretty badly.
They got beat bad.
This one wasn't that bad.
This one was winnable, and the issue is they got behind a little too much for them to capitalize on anything.
Mm-hmm.
And the pick and pops right there. You got Nook. You got Nook with a Maokai. Maokai, all you have to do is, hit you with a
Q or W, and then the E just, you know, if you put an E at the right time, can knock you, kill you. And then the all, of course,
Can you explain to me what LeBron was doing? What was this guy doing these games? Did his brain turn off? He literally would walk mid.
I think he must have forgot that he doesn't play for BDS anymore. I don't know. I saw this shit. I was like,
dude, I watched him both these games.
was gonna lose the series after this. I was like, because no, LeBron was just playing like absolute dog shit. I don't know why. Why would you pick Donald into Leota with?
That's such an L.
With the they got it is. I call Tristana Ziggs pick and pop because Tristana can put the both of them have bombs. They do the same shit, but one has
Muslim. Just kidding.
Oh Jesus.
Oh Jesus.
There's no it's like you got both of them are Yordles or whatever. One bombs you from a distance, one bombs you up close, and then they're picking and popping because you got Tristana has to go up and pop you, and it picks back out, and then you have Ziggs who can just hit you from afar with the ult. Both of their ults are annoying as shit. Because one could, like, think about it. One could knock you back into a tower, and then if Ziggs hits you at the time, he drop the ball right on you as you're stunned and kill you. That's annoying. Maokai can just hold the shit out of you, as well as Leota. Like,
BDS comp is just better. Yeah, like that's why I don't like the
better.
That's why I don't like the Mundo, because the Mundo doesn't really add anything into their comp. It's just supposed to be some sort of, I don't know, tank.
No, the Mundo is probably the second least of their worries. Yasuo made no fucking sense. That was a wasted pick. Okay, that was like, all right.
Caps was absurdly running it this game. Brain was not in it.
Talia was kind of useless.
Talia is for Yasuo. You can use the W to knock up and get a combo off, but it's like they were never in a position to do that.
It doesn't matter when the person you're going to try to go after could just jump out of it. Like
no, yeah.
You got that. You got then it's like Ziggs could just when the Ziggs had teleport flash, he flashes out and then hits you with a Q. Plus he has a W that could knock himself out of it. Like you got two champions that do the same shit. But like differently, it's like
I don't even get the Kai'Sa pick. Why is Kai'Sa picked in any of these champions? Kai'Sa is just going to get outzoned by all of them. Every single one of the BDS.
The Kai'Sa Purdy on Hasaba is not good.
Every single champ on BDS's comp is just going to outrange him. Every single one of these just outranges him. He can never really all in these guys.
But have you know also D2 is trying to like prioritize putting Kai'Sa on Hasaba a little bit more?
I don't like it. I think he's just not a good Kai'Sa player, honestly. Never really feels like he gets anything done with it. I mean, it's not as well as other champions when he plays. But guys, in this game, I swear Lebrov literally would come mid like this, walk around in a circle, walk down this way, and then come back. I don't know what his brain was doing. He might have did some DMT. He might have did some butt crack. I don't know what he was doing. But I don't know what this guy was doing this whole game. They were literally playing 4v5. Yeah. No one can convince me he was playing this game. He wasn't playing League. I don't know what he was playing. He sure wasn't playing League. He was just an actual bot. This was even worse than his finals performance. Like, I have no idea what he was doing. And, you remember, it was this game, right? Where he was playing Alistar, and he went so far deep in them. Pause. He made this play on Alistar, and I saw it, and I was like, yep, you just can't win this when he's playing this bad. I think he made a play so egregiously bad. It was somewhere somewhere in the mid lane where they're sieging or whatever, and he went for a 4-man pulverize and then just died. Oh yeah, it was this one right here. So after this plays over, everyone, BDS get the dragon, and then after that, Lebrov decides to himself, I'm going to Hex Tech Flash the Victor, but this is so uncoordinated. Like,
yeah.
They literally all committed to this play. This one I really truly can't blame. This one I really can't blame on Lebrov as much. They all try to commit to this play, and then they just watched him just die. Like, they didn't even commit with him. Like, Broken Blade can't even fight here because Broken Blade doesn't even have his ult, or he uses it preemptively, and he can't really get anything done. Like this was on Easter. It was on 420. Caps was doing meth
He'll
or
probably
something.
smoke a little. I got too high. Forgot that I had a game today.
Godly, man, this was.
I mean, it's just one loss, but it's like, holy shit, that was bad.
And did you really never lose to them? Honestly, that's just the unconventional part. They really never lose to BDS.
It's like, think about it. It's the year things new. D2 doesn't win a split.
Yeah,
like they lose to Cartwright Court. It's like, what the fuck is going on? It's like, holy shit.
What are the other teams? Oh, Movie Star Koi. Movie Star Koi is just they lost the vitality. At this point, I think they just might need to change some players out. Literally, gracefully lose in playoffs. I mean, I think they'll make playoffs. Who knows what could happen, right? They might maybe sort of make playoffs. Losing that, make some roster changes. This roster looks like they straight up no synergy. They don't care about playing the game together. It looks like their whole team spirit is broken. Jojo Pion, not what they wanted. How this man is worse than fresh ass at mid lane at this point now. He literally.
But you know what the issue is, right? And El Yoyer, he handpicked the Spanish players. That means he might have to go because it doesn't feel like he knows good talent.
Yeah, I mean, then that's where the nepotistic part plays in. That's Ibai's really good friend. So it's like, hey, El Yoya, you costed me some championships. What's going on here? Like Merwin ran it down so hard. That man wasn't even trying. That man literally was griefing on stage, trying to get his ass to KFC. That man was literally trying to eat some chicken. Supa and Alvaro, they used to be a pretty solid bot lane for LEC standards, but nope, they've been sprinting it. Jojo Pion, really just not even close to LEC level because his whole thing was like, I'm going to go over to the LEC and I'm going to just expose these frauds. I mean, he is just not on their level. The only thing he was celebrated for was that he beat the mid laner on Team Heretics. And, well, guys, that guy came from, like, Tier 2. He's actually only, like, 19 years old. I'm not saying the age has the effect on your gameplay, but I wouldn't be bragging that Jojo Pion can beat Team Heretics' mid laner. That shouldn't be anything level of a brag. That should be just like, okay, that should just be expected, honestly. You know? Yeah, Movie Star Koi is, you're going to have to make some roster changes because if you don't, I think this year is just cooked for them. I don't know how many seeds the LEC gets for Worlds. I think the LEC gets 2 seeds for MSI.
For MSI.
I severely doubt they're going with, because I don't know who's going to be the best team out of the LEC because it's all up and down right now. Like Carmine Corp are getting away with a lot of wins they really shouldn't be. They don't really look like their championship form yet. They might just be cruising through the regular season right now. That might be their thing. Rogue is going to be gone by next split.
BS.
It's true. Yeah. What would you say? Rogue's going to be gone by next split. They're getting bought out by Navi. That won't be the same roster. Yeah. Thank God. I can't watch any more Rogue games. If I'll watch the rest of them, but I'm out. I think you just need to fucking leave. You're just bad. Like that Fnatic series against Rogue, that broke my soul. I'm like, I messaged Chaz and I was like, wow, this team is bad. This team is ass. Yeah. Fnatic are playing. I know people are hyping up Fnatic right now, but like it's the same thing with like the other teams from like, you know, fucking the like in the NBA or the NFL sometimes, you know, like you have teams like Fnatic that are always hyped up to win, and then they just kind of never do. And then you have like finals where they literally, you know, how do you throw 8,000 gold leads in 3 games straight? Just blow my mind. And then they didn't even win Winter against this level of the LEC. I mean, I don't know if they'll win this split. I mean, I just don't know. You know, yeah. They should have won many more titles in the LEC. They haven't won a title since 2019 they haven't won a title since 2018 when it was just called the EULCS, you know, back then. So I know Fnatic are playing good right now, but it's like, do we have hope they're going to clutch it out in the playoffs? I mean, how many times have we said like, okay, this is maybe Fnatic's time? Nope, just not.
Oh, no, that's true. That's the part we gotta figure out.
Like, I think we know the top 3 teams are.
Yeah.
Like, now we just gotta start
Like
putting them all
Karmine Corp,
together.
it's hard for me to like think they're a decent team when they're just getting away with murder in a lot of these games that they should be losing 100%. You know,
Yeah.
like if they can get back to the form that they won the LEC in, they'll be a decent team. But then again, Targamas, it's always the thought in the back of your head, he's gonna fucking start running it down. What other team is there? Yeah, no other team is really that interesting. I mean, BDS can kind of surprise. BDS have really good early games, and it's like if BDS could just close out games more effectively, they could kind of like challenge a lot of these other teams actually. But we'll see how it goes. All right, let's talk about the LTA. Let's go to the LTA really quickly. LTAs. LTA 2025, America's Split 2 concluded with the regular season. Team Liquid actually lost a game to DSG. What? How?
And
How is that possible?
That part about it wasn't even really close toward the end.
That's also sad. Yeah. Like, how in the world does that happen, honestly? Oh my god.
All they had was one fucking job. They can't even do that. See, this is why I hope they get beat. I hope they lose to the point where it's like, okay, get rid of these sad ass players on this sad ass team.
Yeah, because coming off of last year when they were the best team pretty much all year outside of like FlyQuest. Like last year was pretty much Team Liquid, and then you're like maybe FlyQuest because Cloud9 was having a clearance problem.
Yeah.
They had fucking Papa Doc on their team holding them down constantly. And then you go into this year after Worlds, I swear Worlds just broke them or something.
Yeah.
Like Worlds just completely annihilated their brains. Like Winter, I don't know how a team that bad even won Winter. They got hot, as Chess likes to say, at the right minute. They got hot at the very right moment they needed to win the split. And we're now at this point where Team Liquid just like Core JJ and Yon are still like good, but the rest of their team, like Umpty, is not good. This is like one of the fewest splits where like you could look like definitively say that Impact is straight up bad.
Yeah.
That man is not trying. This man is bad. Like, sorry. Impact looks like crap, honestly. And then we heard rumors that they were trying out other players in scrims. They never revealed which players they were trying out because the mindset was like, everyone's replaceable. That was the thing, honestly. I mean, yeah, everyone kind of is replaceable. That's just kind of how it works, Give me 1 second here, guys. Let me pull up the bracket right here. Let me close down Photoshop. So this is your regular season standing for the position phase. DSG finishing at 8th, 1-6. They got their final win in the final day of the regular season. That was one team. That was against Team Liquid. That's it.
Yeah.
Team Liquid had one job, which was basically make them go 0-7. But this format is trash because if you're a team that's 7th and 8th and you go 1-6 combined, that means they went 2-12 together.
They went 2-12. Yeah, 2-12 together.
And they're still in playoffs.
Yep.
For the love of God. Jesus Christ. What format is this? Thank God we can see more DSG games because people were seriously debating like, damn, this is like maybe one of the worst Western teams we've ever seen. Like, there's no hope in this roster. I know Scary Jerry was like, oh, well, we're not super down. We still had our spirits up. Yeah, there was no reason to sweat in his position because they're still going to be rewarded with playoffs despite going 1-6. If this was a traditional LCS season, your ass is gone. Like, you're not even moving to playoffs. Go on vacation. You got to start in summer. This was a typical LCS season. You'd be gone. Your season's over right now. You're going to be in summer. And maybe, hopefully, sort of, maybe you'll do well in summer. But not in this LTA system. You can be 1-6 and you can go into the fucking playoffs. Jesus effing Christ. Holy God, Riot. Jesus hell, man. Like, DSG is so unbelievably bad. Like, they got blown out by Dignitas, the only other worse team than them. And that was embarrassing. Dignitas had a good game, and they were also bad. Dignitas lost to literally every single team above them. Literally every single team better than Dignitas, they lost. All convincing games except for like the 100 Thieves one. Even a game where they should have never lost that, they ended up losing it anyway. Because that's just who Dig are. Shopify Rebellion, basically in the same, they're like better than Dig and Disguised, but it's not really much there with their roster, honestly. Like, the stats came out. Palafox got 12 kills over 3 weeks on stage. 12 kills as a mid laner over 3 weeks. Can we just throw this? This guy is just not as good anymore. This guy had 1 year where he peaked really hard, and then it's just not been the same.
Yep. You had that one glorious run in 2023. Yep. They got to top 8, and then boom.
That's it. Mm-hmm. And the bottom roster, I mean, you can't really expect anything out of. We knew that roster was going to be trash. Dig's roster is terrible. DSG's roster, Scary Jerry is well, he's just awful. There's no redeeming that guy. But the rest of their these teams are all bad because they just have a bunch of role players. There's no actual carries on their team. There's no one that's going to be the guy that's going to get the team to another, level because they're just not the kind of player on that team. Shopify have basically a bunch of like bargain bin players that could be like that, but they struggle to really carry out game states. Contracts is their only decent player. I really don't know why Contracts is here. I think he needs to just move on to a better team. This is a bum team. They're not going to do anything this year. They got rid of Razel.
What team should Contract go to?
The only other one he probably should go to is Lion. That's pretty much it. But Lion's probably not going to get rid of Audi because he's Spanish.
Yeah.
Or whatever the fuck he is, honestly. What is Audi? Yeah. Audi is whatever that flag is, honestly. Good Lord. So
no, he's Canadian, I think. No,
is he Brazilian?
No,
I don't remember.
No, it's not Canadian.
You have Lion Gaming. So everyone knew coming into the split, based off of the LTA 2025 America Split 1, that we had top 4, Cloud9, FlyQuest, 100 Thieves, Team Liquid. Those are the top 4 teams. And then you essentially had Lion. That's just that. They're the definitive 5th. And then you have the rest. But Lion would also be in the other bottom 4, right? So outside of Lion, the standings right here are the exact standings that we thought coming in, which is really crazy. This is one of the few splits where if you make this is one of the fewest splits ever where if you got the standings right, you probably got the standings right here. I.e. flip the top 3 or whatever, right? This is exactly what the standings should be. And this should be the standings. Arguably, debatably swap Cloud9, FlyQuest out. The next split too. Team Liquid, they lost to DSG. Like, this is the reason why the DSG loss is bad. That shouldn't even be possibly a thing, given how bad DSG is. Even if DSG had their best day, and if Team Liquid had their best day, Team Liquid's best day should never, or even on Team Liquid's worst day, you shouldn't lose to them. Like, DSG, guys, is unbelievably bad. They're going 0-6 drop in playoffs. They're not winning a series. That team's trash. That team took 3 weeks to win 1 game, and we're supposed to expect them to win 3 games in 4 weeks. I don't think that's going to happen. Just pointing out there. That shouldn't even be possible. That's just an unacceptable loss. Like, after this year, like Chad said earlier, you just have to get rid of APA and UMT and get rid of Impact too. Just keep the bot lane and restart the whole roster. How about that? APA, get the fuck out. You're just completely spent. Get off the mount, man. Spent. Good Lord. Holy fucking UMT should have never been on the roster after his Worlds performance last year. He shouldn't be here at all. Like after how UMT ran it down against top esports at MSI last year, he shouldn't be here anyway. I don't know how this man survived another year on Team Liquid. You should be gone. What did you want to say, man, before we go to the other teams later on?
If I'm Team Liquid, I'm trying to take contracts away from Shopify, put them on Team Liquid if possible in the summertime.
Not a bad idea.
I don't know. I mean, if you got if you got an import slot available, try to get a juggler from Korea, or something.
100 Thieves, weird team this split. They did start off very strong by beating Cloud9, and then they had these weird up and down games constantly where this team could easily be at Lions
6-1. They can easily,
or they'd be 6-1.
They can easily be 3-4 or 6-1.
They should have beaten Liquid. They had that game in the bag. That was a complete throw. They did end up finishing higher than Team Liquid because I do think they were better than Team Liquid on average more. So I'm glad that still happened for them. But I think the problem that their roster is going to have the thing that their roster will have a problem going into the playoffs is essentially like they're very good at team fighting and they're very good at kind of figuring out who they need to target in team fights. The problem with them is like if they have early game leads and they throw them the way they have been in a lot of games against teams that are better, that's going to be the end of you. That your playoff run's going to be over. So they'll definitely make it competitive. Like people are going to doubt. They usually always play up to the occasion, give or take how much people kind of doubt them. I don't think they're frauds. I do think they're very limited in what they can do, but they're very good at a few specific things. They do have one of the best mid laners. They do have Quid. He is still very good. Sniper has played a pretty okay split. His last split was very bad, but this one has been fine. River's been fine. Most of the team has been arguably fine outside of Ayla. Well, I don't still get why Ayla's here, but fuck it. You know, he's worth a penny, so you just kind of give him a penny, honestly. FlyQuest literally was undefeated. This is one of those splits where FlyQuest literally could have just went undefeated. You literally could just went undefeated in the split. This is one of those. It's 8 games. It's not even 18 games anymore. You could just go undefeated. But no, Cloud9 ended up beating them.
But I'm gonna say why FlyQuest didn't go undefeated because Cloud9 after that first game, because
this is the whole dichotomy with the top 14. Team Liquid played well to 100 Cs because they're able to punish 100 Cs because 100 Cs they're too eager to get stuff done. And Team Liquid takes a while to scale the fuck up. That's the issue. And that's like a burn deck versus a control deck. But I can reflect everything you're going to do. That's what Team Liquid does against 100 Cs. 100 Cs beats Cloud9 because their Cloud9 early game is great, unlike 100 Cs. But their mid to late game, depending on what champions they get, tend to fall off, and that's when 100 Cs feast. That's why Cloud9 100 Cs there. It's like Cloud9 will beat the shit out of Team Liquid because they'll just run them over as soon as they start. And FlyQuest is in the middle. FlyQuest can beat everybody. But what I realized in that Cloud9 series, FlyQuest never felt comfortable with the champions they picked. FlyQuest kind of lost that in the draft. And Cloud9 knew it after their after the first 10 minutes. It was like, oh, okay.
This is Chaz. So what else ended up happening with so Cloud9 ended up getting a whole lot better. Yeah. I do like the way they looked as the split progressed. I'm not confident that they can win the split, give or take the fact that, I thought they were going to at least be a top 3 team. Last split, they ended up losing to Team Liquid, Cloud9 last split did look better than Team Liquid, but ended up losing in the best of 3, obviously. But this split, it'll be best of 5. So hopefully that'll be.
Teams. Last year, you said we hope there was 1 season the Cloud9.
I don't really care if they lost in the finals. I just didn't want to lose to Team Liquid. I just wanted Team Liquid gone.
I didn't want Team Liquid in the finals because I didn't trust 100 Cs against them. That's why I wanted Cloud9 in the finals. Because is when you can beat all the good teams, but the team that's on your level, that's your pain in the ass because they can counter you. That's the issue. A lot of times you don't.
Do you think Masu's a little overrated? This guy, I don't know. Like the way people talk about this guy is like they're talking about like he's some.
I think he's starting to get figured out. I think he's starting to get figured out.
I think he's like LTA
because he
level.
Died a lot. His kill his death rate is like 26%. He's 20%. He's 26% of the deaths on Black. You know what it is too? He gets caught out a lot. And I'm not gonna say he's overrated, but Busio tends to like leave him like if there's a chance that Busio's gonna die and Mouse is gonna die, Busio's gonna let him die. He's not gonna try to help him. Why go over 2 deaths? No, let your ADC get out, survive, and you die.
Oh,
but Busio sometimes will dip before it let his ADC die.
I do feel like Busio limits Masu by how good he could be.
Oh yeah, no, that's 150%.
I was thinking about their team. I think Quad has not been as strong, but he's still arguably second best mid laner, or at least third best. It's crazy. All the mid laners that are best in the LTA are Korean. Quad, Quid, and Loki. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Just a LCK light or something like that. Holy crap. Inspired, could arguably be the best player in the league, but the problem here is like, if he's not on a champion that can truly affect the map, feels like he can't really get anything done. Bwipo is such a coin toss, honestly. Bwipo is that player that people kept calling Hylissang, a coin flip player. That's what Bwipo is. Bwipo has one of the weirdest play styles ever. It could really work if he was smarter at the game.
The thing about Bwipo is he plays well into every team but Team Liquid in Cloud9. He plays well against Sniper because Sniper has no experience. He like Santos doesn't have experience either, but it's like he plays well to Santos, but then Cloud9 knows how to counter him completely. He can't play well to Impact because Impact has more experience in it. And then Whipple kind of like, oh, okay, he has to do shit. It's like he
also
plays
not
well
lane swap
to
meta anymore. I want people to understand the lane swap meta, like certain players are just not good at that. Notice when it wasn't lane swap meta and you had to play straight up 5v5 for the most part of the game. The Thanatos and Whipple's matchup went very one-sided. Yeah, because if you have to lane swap, you don't have to mechanically always outperform your opponent. You just have to wait till your jungler gets ready to dive. But as we saw with the one-on-one matchup they went through this past week, pretty sure it's no denial that Thanatos is just a stronger mechanical top laner just with his hands than Bwipo is, honestly. But we're going to go into the playoffs, because that's going to finally start. Holy mother of gosh. We have a group phase here. So it starts off, Jesus Christ. So we have playoffs from week 4 all the way to week 7. It'll conclude with Sunday on May 18th. So here we go. First matchups is on Saturday. We have FlyQuest versus 100 Thieves, and then we have Team Liquid versus Lion. Then on Sunday, you have Cloud9 versus DSG, and then Shopify Rebellion versus Dignitas. I'm just going to put it right now. Shopify has the easiest matchup. If you don't win that, you need to be... I barely wouldn't give you jack shit, honestly. Yeah. You lose that in my playoff system, you don't even get double elimination, honestly. But this is kind of where we have for right now. So this is where it all ends up. All right, so let's start with just where we're at right now. That's where the standings go. Okay, cool. Week 4. So 100 Thieves did beat FlyQuest the last time they played in Winter. It did beat them to advance to the finals in that weird, scuffed EWC format.
Yep.
Is it possible, when a lot of people are doubting them this time around again, can they upset FlyQuest again?
In the best of 1, no. In the best of 3, they can. Because you get multiple games.
And this is the best of 5 this time around.
Yeah. This is it is the best.
I think it's the best of 5, I think. Let me make sure I check.
No, it's the best of 3.
Again? Oh, fucking hell, Riot. Jesus Christ.
I think it's the best of 3.
Why can't we get best of 5s in playoffs, Riot?
Nah, if it's best of 5, you don't do... Can you do 2 series in the best of 5?
I think so. No, you're right. It's the best of 3. Yep, you're right.
Yeah, best of 3. Because
Oh,
best of 5... I think best of 5 starts week 7, I think. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Yep. Best
Week
of 5s
7.
don't start until May 24th. So that would be...
Week...
the finals?
No. That's finals. Oh, okay. That's...
Are they telling me? Are you saying? Oh my God, you're right. The best of 5s guys don't kick in until like the lower bracket.
Yep.
This is all so bad. Oh my
Okay, that's me.
So this is literally just last format. Oh my Jesus Lord, man. Fuck me in the ass. So if it's a best of 3, I could see 100 Thieves taking it in a best of 3.
Best of 3, I think, because they get adapt easier than FlyQuest. In a best
But
of
if they
1,
lose FlyQuest, I'm not even surprised, really.
I wouldn't be surprised they lose to FlyQuest. That series is a coin toss.
This is a best of 5. I would say FlyQuest, but a best of 3, I could say 100 Thieves.
I would say 100 Thieves in the best of 5. But then again, I don't say. Last time I saw 100 Thieves in the best of 5, it didn't go well. This could be the way this could go is 2-1 100 Thieves or 2-0 FlyQuest. That's how it's going to be. 100 Thieves ain't 100 Thieves ain't 2-0 in FlyQuest, and if they do, somebody
Inspired
needs to get
gonna
fired
be
off
probably
FlyQuest.
asking for some hands. I know.
Yeah,
he's like, we lost to 100 Thieves 2 times in the playoffs. Hands. Who's trying to get thrown out the league?
Somebody's getting called. What's the thing he kept calling Jensen?
My god, damn. Vegan.
He gonna call somebody get called a vegan.
God, if they lose to 100 Thieves, a team that they're supposed to be better than twice in the playoffs, woo, that is gonna be fireworks. I'm all here for it. Damn, because 100 Thieves usually always play up to where people think they're gonna play. Damn, that's a hard one.
They play better when there's more games on the line. And
they also play better when no one's expecting them to as well.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. This time around, I'll say 100 Thieves. But if their form isn't better as the split ends, then the next time if they play, I'll pick FlyQuest. But I'll pick 100 Thieves right now, just to be safe. They did beat them the last time around.
I'm going to go 100 Thieves 2-1 over FlyQuest. But if FlyQuest 2-0 of them, I would not be surprised one bit.
Because we know Ayla can sprint some games. We know he'll...
As well as Sniper. We know Sniper could just get solo killed 3 times and lose the top lane in 7 minutes.
Good Lord. I mean, it's not against Pain Gaming this time around. Holy God, we'll never watch.
I'm gonna tell you why they was never in threat of losing that series. Because the Pain Gaming's top lane there was losing the lane as fast as Sniper was. The only issue is their whole team. Pain Gaming plays 100 Thieves style of game, but they throw a lot harder. They throw go back and watch Pain Gaming versus Isurus. In the way they were just getting blown out. Yep.
So we have Team Liquid versus Lion. I think Team Liquid should be a 2-0. If Lion beat Team Liquid, that is not good. Team Liquid, you want to redeem yourself from that DSG loss? It should be a clean 2-0.
I'm going to think Team Liquid wins 2-0, but if Lion win, I wouldn't be surprised.
If Lion win, Umpty, I might have to get you a first-class ticket back to Korea. Just saying. Cloud9 and Showfly should definitely beat these.
He not first class. He get put in coach.
Oh God, Cloud9 definitely have the easiest matchup because they got first place, so you get to face 8th. Obviously, that should be a 2-0 stomp. That should be in about 20 minutes. Should be the fastest game of the
first game's gonna be over by 31 minutes. The second game's gonna be over at 28.
Yeah,
DSG is gonna lose in under
DSG
an hour.
is the freest team in playoffs. This team is going 0-4 drop. If this team wins, if this team manages to win,
0-6.
Oh, you're right. 0-6.
Yeah.
Is 0-6?
Yeah, 0-6 because they face each other. All the teams in the groups face each other. That's me. DSG go get 2-0.
DSG faces Team Liquid. Oh no! And then they face Lion. And then it'll be announced who can progress.
Crazy enough, DSG can actually fuck around, lose to Cloud9, and then beat the other two. That's the crazy part. They're the world.
Now, do you really believe that, though, or are you just fucking with me?
That's one of those things, man. Hey. All I know is Cloud9 got the freest group ever.
That is the freest win. This should
Cloud9 loses a single game to any of these teams, I'm done. Maybe Team Liquid.
I think we just go watch Europe for the rest of the year. If Cloud9 loses DSG a single game, we're just watching the LPL. I don't care. Just fuck this league.
Yeah,
this league is trash.
Yeah, oh shit.
Let's go watch the Shy just run it down for 10 years straight. Honestly,
yeah.
That Lord knows that man can't get a consistent form at all in these last years of his life.
I do. Oh my god.
BLG. Woo! That
BLG
trade, that Jun trade for Wei is looking like the Luka Doncic, Anthony Davis trade right now. Just saying, you know.
No. That should look like the Chris Middleton trade. You trade one of the better players on the team, and now it's like, oh fuck, oh shit.
Yeah, fucking with the recipes. Cloud9 2-0 DSG. Shopify should 2-0 dig. That'll probably be a 2-1 series. This is the only one series I think will be a 2-1. So this one I have 100 Thieves winning 2-1, Team Liquid 2-0, Cloud9 2-0, and this one I have Shopify winning 2-1. If Shopify loses to dig,
Shopify dig is the only verified 2-1. Black is 2-0, you see it, I wouldn't be surprised. Team Liquid could 2-0 line could 2-0 Team Liquid. Cloud9 is 2-0 the shit out of DSG.
They're actually. Yeah, they're playing DSG. And now Cloud9 are actually getting into their form too, which is good. Like, but you know what? It's crazy. Everyone told us the champion was good. Do you know who they stopped picking for Loki? Yeah, they stopped picking Rise. Rise sucks. Way better champions to play than Rise. Rise is like a champion that looks great in scrims, but on stage just never.
He's just too easy to counter.
Yeah.
He's too easy to counter. Because you're looking at him, you're like, oh, okay, I can just beat this guy. He's like, all right, cool. Oh, you pick a ride? All right, cool. I'm going to pick this guy. Just cover you. Like, all right. Because Ride's just too slow now.
Yeah, play Silas, play Victor, play anyone. You could play Tristana mid still, as we saw with the BDS series.
Play Zig mid.
Yeah.
Play Zig mid. You can play anything, man. Just don't like.
Look what's crazy, dude. In that Vitality series where they beat Koi.
Yeah.
Zajac played fucking Rise. I'm like, Koi, I know your ass didn't just lose to Rise. If you can't beat Rise, you need to stop your team. Your team need to get the fuck out. Like, I swear to God, guys, you watch Movie Star Koi's games.
What they put JoJo on that series against Rise?
Fuck.
It was somebody bad.
Ari.
Yeah, see, that's where they fucked up.
JoJo's a bad Ari player. Like, legitimately.
That's where they fucked up. Ari is decent into Rise.
But he is not a good Ari.
Unless your name is Joseph, JoJo, Clarence, whatever his last name is. that motherfucker is Clarence. That is, I am Papa Doc, like Papa Squad. Can't do nothing without like EG. Like motherfucker ain't been good as EG.
He just can't be good without Inspire too. It feels like he just can't have any. He doesn't know how to play the game without Inspire just kind of telling him what to do.
The EG team was Impact. EG team was Impact, Inspire, JoJo, Danny, and Vulcan, right? Or somebody. Yeah,
you're right. Yep.
That team had so much potential. And then Nicole had to run Diggity into the fucking ground.
And then after that, he had to play with Shaden and Revenge. And what was that name? Unforgiven.
Unforgiven was decent.
Yeah, he was decent.
Too bad he had to play with fucking Ayla.
And then that whole team had to sacrifice every single resource in a JoJo Peon to win games.
I mean, who else are you putting resources into Revenge?
Do you think he can't carry?
Shaden looked like he was stoned half the fucking time. The fuck?
He looks that way now.
That's what I'm saying. That motherfucker always looked like he was baked. That motherfucker always looked like he was goddamn stoned. And I'm not trusting. I mean, I love Unforgiven. You know, he was on one of the seasons Academy team. But I'm not trusting any ADC. This is why I'm like, yeah, FBI been dying a lot too. I'm like, yeah, because he has no actual support.
Motherfucker keep getting caught out.
Like 100. Like, and keep in mind for LTA and LTA South, they get the 2 representatives because they're just one combined conference now.
Yep.
So you get 1 winner from each. Guys, we know Brazil's trash. Let's not even debate that. Brazil's terrible. We're gonna have to sit here and watch them get actually fisted by the Asian representatives when they go to MSI.
Asian, fuck that. Hey, they're about to get fisted by Europe. Fuck,
They're
think about
they're actually gonna lose to every team. They're not good.
Think about it. Think about it. Our Western teams couldn't even beat fucking Taiwan. The Taiwan team.
Oh yeah, they couldn't even. Yeah, Team Liquid couldn't even beat CFO. Oh, you're right.
Like,
yeah.
We are getting stumped on by some 17-year-old fucking Taiwan.
Do they get 2 teams for? I think they get 2 teams from MSI too. I think they do.
It's a bitch, and we get 1. Is it? Oh, the LTA South has to get 1. Mark tried to give us that bullshit excuse. I was like, Mark.
He said the competitive nature will come later. Brazil's been around Brazil's been around for 10 years. Been competitive ever.
No, fuck all that. Fuck all that. We saw the competitive nature when we set our top 4 versus their top 4, and what it showed. That niggas ain't no good. You send the top. Think about it. If you send the top 4 of the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference in the NBA, who do you think's coming out on top? The Western Conference. Not even close. The last time the Eastern Conference had 14 better than the Western Conference was 1996. I think it was 96 or 95. Think about it. Like, tell me the last time a Brazilian team was better than an LCS team. Don't worry, I'll wait.
You do have this. Forgot. People remember Isurus and Estral, a team that's from the LLA that's been dissolved by Riot, was the best team in Brazil. A team that wasn't even Brazilian.
These motherfuckers actually made a comeback. Oh my god, I'm watching basketball right now. These motherfuckers actually made a goddamn comeback.
No, you're good. You're good. Because I have to end up wrapping up here to get ready for my next show with Warren. But yeah, anything you want to say about basketball or league before you go? Because we'll be back Sunday anyway, so we can finish up here.
The LTA South is a fucking abomination. We need to split back into what it was before, because we giving a spot to these freeloading motherfuckers who got 1 game off us. And that's because Team Liquid decided.
Why the Brazilian game?
Why the always Team Liquid
Spanish team?
Why the always Team Liquid just give a free game away? Why the always Team Liquid? Why can't we go 8-0 versus the South? Why can't Team Liquid just make DSG go 0-7, make Damien Toast have a heart attack? Why did always
all they do is just be Homolife when they were 4 funding champions on stage to get Homolife was giving you a chance to make playoffs. Peanut bent his ass over and said, "Fuck it, please destroy my shit. We're giving it to you. You can have it. We're not even going to try."
Because they did not want to face. Even though it didn't matter who they faced, we did not want to, because they did not want to face KC. They wanted KC the fuck out of here. They knew KC was dangerous, but it didn't matter anyway. And then they get Top Esports, and Top Esports just gets 3-0. I'm like, what? Wait. KC goes to 5 versus Flag Oysters, but Top Esports gets 3-0, and none of those games are competitive. I'm like.
That's Top Esports for you, just giving out free L's.
And then someone said, wouldn't it have been different if Team Liquid would have been in the place of Top Esports, they also would have got 3-0.
Oh yeah,
it didn't matter how life was.
The thing that was going to happen was the LPO representative not making it to the knockout rounds would have been pretty historic, right? And Homolife drafted Kale Top. Zeus would never play Kale Top against anyone that's not them. He literally wasn't trying, and he played Quinn. That motherfucker played Quinn. He didn't play. He's better on doing that with Vayne. He's like, I don't even need to play Vayne to do this. I'm just going to do it on a worse champion named Quinn.
Yeah.
He's doing the whole Quinn into win. Didn't work. Oh, actually, it did work because they won that game. I don't even know how it works. So, yeah, like, the LTA not getting 2 seeds is just stupid, honestly. We know the strength of Brazil now. Brazil getting but they get 2 seeds because it's both LTA, and it's like, oh, get the fuck out of here. The only thing good in your guys' region is that one hot fucking chick that does the interviews.
Yeah.
That's it. Only thing decent about your region is her. And she doesn't even play League. That's just an attractive looking lady. So, good Lord. Imagine if you're let's say Cloud9 wins the split, and FlyQuest is just sitting there going like, damn, we should probably be here over these fucking Brazilian bums that are at this international event. Holy mother of God, is that going to be just
speaking about bums and comebacks?
My wife?
OKC was down by 27. Now these motherfuckers is winning by 3 with 30 seconds left. Yep. Ja goes down with injury, and now there's a good chance that that OKC could go up 3-0. There's a good chance. OKC was down by 27 motherfucking points. And now, with about 30 seconds left to go, 30 seconds left. OKC. Now up 5. Motherfucking Memphis had 2 shots and missed both. The Clippers is blowing out the Nuggets. Nuggets is getting a cheap clap there by 20. Down by 27 fucking points. And OKC is gonna make the comeback. They're gonna be up 3-0. If John misses game 4, Memphis against West. I said 5 games. I said Memphis was gonna take 1. I thought it was gonna be 2 names. Yep. If John misses game 4, OKC is just as good as going in the second round with a 4-0 sweep. Like, yeah, damn. Nope, they're done.
Oh, you know what's going to happen, guys? AOC is going to run for president. I imagine her running mate's going to be Jasmine Crockett. That loud-ass fucking ugly, disgusting weave animal. Oh my God. Just imagine that. A double duo female Mexican, black Mexican duo female running group.
Yeah.
For president in 2028. I'm calling it right now. It's going to be AOC and Jasmine Crockett. Calling it right now. Also, it was revealed that Kamala Harris didn't pay back how much she owed the campaign, or how she went into debt because they used all the funds up for stupid shit.
Yeah.
She threw out an email yesterday, and everyone saw it, where apparently no one really donated to them to get her out of debt. Damn. That person was going to run the economy. That's crazy. That's actually insane. Good thing America's smarter than that. I was like, thank God. Holy shit. That person running the country, I would have maybe had to go to China and let them put me in a fucking internment camp. Oh, shit. So, yeah, man. You going to get any market watches out this week, or are you just taking a break still from putting out content?
I'm just playing Pokemon right at the moment. That's right now. Now, because the market's just, I don't even know. Like, no, matter of fact, no, I do have, I should have one coming out. I keep trying to change what I'm doing. I'm just do one in the morning and then put it out as soon as I'm done. I'm not even going to wait till the next day. I'm just going to put it out as soon as I'm done. I'm going to do, I realize I'm about to just record them in the morning, and then what I do is I know which thumbnail I need to do. Do the thumbnail overnight, or do the thumbnail at night, and then put the video in the morning. That's me. I might have one out Saturday morning before I go to work. Wake up, have it going for 7 o'clock, and then boom, or 7 o'clock, and then go to work. Other than that, yeah.
Yep. As for me, as you guys know, tonight we're gonna have the show with Lunchbox Warren. Gonna have a couple topics that I can use for YouTube videos later on. On my comic book channel, I have videos ready to come out all the way up until Monday. I did comic book market watch. You guys are gonna really enjoy that. I got a comic book review, a news video, and a new episode of Comic Book Hall coming out for you guys. And on the main YouTube channel, this one, I have a video dropping tomorrow as well. I'm going to try and get like 3 or 4 videos ready to be uploaded on this channel, same way as my comic book one. And on Friday, me and Lost Arts Warren are going to do a comic book review on Absolute Wonder Woman issue number 4. Saturday, I have a one-on-one with Devil Made Me Do It. And on Sunday, we have the Cloud9 podcast here, obviously. We'll be covering the NBA 2025 playoffs as we are just watching the games. I'm watching games from both conferences, actually. And that's pretty much it. And next week, I'm going to have a packed schedule for a lot of content. I've been scheduling quite a bit of stuff right now. Even got James a nice little good contact in my DMs to help him out with his book. You know, could you believe that man James wrote me as a character in his book and had me as a dog that got killed off? Crazy.
Damn. That's how cheesy, man. He did the other dog. That's fucked up.
God, man. But you know, it's crazy. My dick is bigger than his. God.
You're a wild motherfucker.
But as you guys know, Lennon has a tight butthole. And there's 3 more things that are certain in life. Lennon's butthole is tight, death, taxes, and black people will always kill other black men. Just how
Jesus Christ. What? Motherfucker spit. Jesus. Yeah, it's fucked up.
I'm just spit roasting
the
blacks
last one's
the same way the
fucked up,
Hawks
but
got
true.
spit roasted.
Everyone
knew the Hawks were a free win. We knew. Everyone knew that team was 0-2. They basically got eliminated the moment they got announced to get in.
He lost to the motherfucking Heat.
One more thing. One more quick thing. The Pistons won their first playoff game, not series, first playoff game since 2008. Guys, in 2008, I was in 8th grade.
I was graduating. I was 2007, 2008. That's me. No, I was going to senior year that year.
That means they literally haven't won a single playoff game since we were in school still. We're in 2025, everyone.
Think about it. They haven't won a playoff game since George Bush was president. Not even Obama, because Obama came in 2009. He got elected in 2008.
That means the Pistons haven't won a playoff series since 2007.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Also, fun fact: the Celtics are 21. They're 26-1 when they're up 2-0 in series since 2018. That's insane.
I think the only team they lost to was
it the Heat?
It was either Brooklyn, Miami, or Golden State.
It was the year that the late Lakers won. I think they beat the Celtics in the playoffs. I think. I could be wrong.
Yeah. No, 2018. No, 2018. It was one. Yeah, it's one of those series.
That's an insane record. 26-1 when they're 2-0 up in the series. That's insane, man. Holy fuck. But yeah, fuck the Rockets and your dirty ass fucking sexual assault offense, whatever you're doing. You guys are trash. I can't wait till the Warriors destroy you. We're going big old celebration when the Rockets are out. Oh, ding dong. The bitch is dead. The bitch is dead. Oh, I can't wait till the Rockets get owed out of the playoffs, just getting destroyed. I need you guys to get 4-1'd. Curry, dig it out of your butthole, and you and Draymond Green could just destroy the Rockets. Please, I need it. But yes, thank you guys for checking out this episode of the Cloud9 podcast. We will see you guys back here again on Sunday, 7:30, 7 p.m. PST, talking about LCK, LTA, LEC. This concludes season 14. So thank you guys for watching and listening to the Cloud9 podcast to get us to this milestone. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for your support. But we are starting season 15, and that means that I got to give this black man a raise. So that means I got to go get some EBT. So see you guys later.